Hi everyone, this is Jarrod Nichol, Executive Director for ProjectCoe.com, and today I'm going to take a look at WipEout Pulse for the PlayStation Portable. Pulse comes 2 years after the utterly amazing WipEout Pure helped launch the PSP back in 2006. And quite a bit of it has stayed the same, while about an equal amount has changed. Just from the outset, now the game places you basically in the thick of things right at the onset of the game. So it's no longer starting with slower vehicles and then working your way up. This time around, the game's set up into grids. So basically the way it works is you've got a grid that's made up of several race cells. Each cell then has a race event, okay? The problem is that there's only about 7 different event types. Now by far the best one is called zones. In this one, you have to drive over a series of racing pads that are on the track, and they basically give you a gigantic boost. Now if you survive for about 10 seconds, that basically registers as one zone complete. If you complete the most amount of zones, you win the event. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is, okay? It is extremely difficult, but you know what? That's where all the fun's at. Now the thing is, I'd say the number one problem with WipEout Pulse has to be the fact that there aren't that many races. Actually, aren't that many tracks. Okay, so basically what you'll have is like say a dozen tracks, and while you do play them in reverse, the thing is there's already downloadable content, and whenever we play a game like that, we sort of have to stop and wonder and say, you know, why didn't they just add this to the actual game? But anyways, everything else from WipEout Pure you can expect in Pulse. There's a whole bunch of new weapons that are utterly fantastic to play, but beyond that, it's the online mode. Yes, that's right, there is now an online mode. How long have you all waited for that? I can't speak for you, but we've here at Project Coe, we've been waiting forever for this. There's also a couple of new things like, you can import your own music from the memory stick. You can also take photos while playing and send those to your buddies online. Quite a few different little features. The game is just as fast as ever, and as you can see from these screenshots and from the various videos here, the game looks absolutely stunning. While you take some photos in photo mode, you might notice that there's quite a few jaggies here and there, but while you actually play, the sense of speed is overwhelming. Particle effects, fantastic. The ships are made up of more polygons than they were previously, and the colors are even more sensational than they were before. As a matter of fact, it actually looks a lot nicer than the original. As for the music, well, like I said, you can import your own music tunes now, which is a really, really big asset, because let's face it, some people just don't like the techno, hard rocking sort of music that accompanies the UMD. Well, now, you go ahead, put in whatever music you want. As for the replay, it's got online, that's all that counts. You could be playing this game for months on end, and it will not get old. We've already set up a couple of tournaments here at ProjectCoe.com, and we're going to continue to do that. If anyone's interested in joining us, you can look up my PlayStation username, which is Elder, and I'll gladly accept you as a friend request, and we can go to town there. So just to give a quick recap, WipEout Pulse is the racing game PSP fans have been waiting for the last 2 years. It does everything WipEout Pure did right, except the only major problem we see is the downloadable content, because now it's no longer going to be free, and it feels sort of tacked on, which is really, really unfortunate. Everything else, though, is basically a dream come true. I mean, online, how long have we waited for that? The fact you can add your own music, the fact that there's an integrated website that basically tracks all your stats. If you've ever played Halo, you know what I'm talking about. Every little achievement you've done in the game, every song you've listened to, every race you've played, every time that SOB beat you in a race, it's all registered on this special website. And your friends, you got bragging rights to all your friends. It's truly the most professional portable title we've ever seen come out of Sony. It really truly feels like a console offering on the PSP, which was originally what the PSP was developed for. If you're even remotely interested in racing games, we cannot recommend this game enough. I gave the game a 9 on 10 in the written review, which earns it our gold medal. Everyone out there who's listening who has a PSP, go buy this game right now. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Wayne Tobin for the music, and I'll see you next week with another video review.